His Excellency President Adama Barrow, together with the Minister of Road and Infrastructure and other dignitaries, today embarked on a tour to the following project sites: the Presidential VVIP Lodge at the Banjul International Airport, Battle Hadin Highway, Wulinkama, Zion Workshop, Brufut Kololi, Kerava Avenue, and TK Motors around the Banjul Srekunda Highway.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Once again, thank you so much for talking to the press. It has been a very long day. You've gone around, seen all the projects. What are your impressions?
Thank you, Modu. We have seen the projects. We have seen the airport, that is VIP launch. We are very happy with that one. Progressing very well. They are even ahead of time. You know, they will finish 2 months earlier than the contract period. So we are very, very happy. We are satisfied with the project at the airport. With the main highway also, they are up to 19%. They are on schedule. We are also happy with that, the progress. But looking at the other 50 kilometers, definitely we are not very happy. To me, I'm not happy, and I'm even disappointed with this Lot 1 and Lot 2. There is a problem, but I have called on a meeting, an emergency meeting tomorrow at my office, 12:30, so that all the stakeholders will come together. We discuss about these roads. How can we move faster than the way we are doing now? There is a problem. We have to sit down and discuss and solve the problem. There is no problem without a solution. But definitely we are not happy with the progress, because all the assessment, you can even contest it. Their progress is about 1%. And this job started about 7 months back. We are expecting by now, according to schedule, they should have been at least 40 to 50%. So if they are at 1%, that is very, very bad. You cannot explain that anyway. Yes. To me, under any circumstances, they should have at least achieved more than what they have achieved now. So overall, we are happy with the airports and the main highway, but with Lot 1 and Lot 2, and it's different contractors, but the same consultant, there is something wrong. You know, there is a lot of explanation, you know, counter claims and all sort of. But if we sit around the table, we discuss that. We will not wash our dirty clothes in the open. We will sit inside and discuss, because these are very important projects for us. These are one of the projects that are first-class roads. Per kilometer is like $1 million. That is like $54 million per kilometer. This is not a small job. This is not a joke, you know. And these roads are connected to the OIC, you know, and definitely the OIC technicians will come to inspect our readiness, you know. And I don't want the contractors to affect our hosting of the OIC. So basically, overall, I think this is my assessment.
Your Excellency, I know you mentioned that you're going to call, and you're calling for an emergency meeting tomorrow at your office, but do we have any idea what is responsible for the slow pace of works in some of these areas?
We don't know what is responsible as of now. There are a lot of explanations, but I think technicians should sit around the table with government to discuss this with our technicians also, you know, and look at what are the problems. But there is a problem, you know, and we want to solve the problem. Solving the problem is not like standing outside quarreling over it. We have to sit and discuss to make sure that the problem is solved, and we push the work so that we can move faster than the way. Yes, we have to adjust on the accelerator to make sure we achieve the finishing of these roads on time.
We also noticed that people were coming out to show appreciation. What message do you have for members of the public, especially in terms of putting ownership as well in this matter?
Yes, members of the public, we are very happy with their support. Definitely, as an elected president or a leader, you have a responsibility. The responsibility is to respond to the need of the people. That is to make sure that to impact on the life of the people, and definitely this road will definitely impact on the life of the people. It will reduce congestion, you know, and short forward. So we appeal to the people to exercise more patience and continue to support, because without their support we cannot achieve these very important projects. I seize this opportunity to thank my technical team and thank all the contractors, you know, for all what they have done within the period. But our disappointment, definitely we have to mention our disappointment, despite all the work that have been done. But we are disappointed, definitely.
Mr. President, given the disappointment and according to your observation today, are you still optimistic that the Gambia will host the OIC?
We are very optimistic that we will host the OIC because as a country we are committed 100%. The political will is there, and our partners also are supporting us. The Saudis are supporting us, and the Secretary General was here. We briefed him, and they are all supporting the Gambia. At least sometimes there is support for smaller countries, and I think that is very important that smaller countries are supported and host big meetings. So that support is there 100%. We still continue to push to make sure that we finish at least on time. Maybe they will work three round the clock, I don't know, but we can do something. We will make sure that happens, definitely. We'll keep on pushing. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Any hope that the roads or the projects will finish before the OIC summit?
Well, the OIC summit, we don't have any specific time for it. It is supposed to be this year, but we are still discussing with our partners to see what is the best time. It's not just for organizing it. We want to make sure that we organize a successful summit. That's what we want. If it is just for the sake of organizing it, we can organize it this way, but we don't want it that way. Yes.
I also, Your Excellency, you are calling this stakeholders meeting tomorrow. All eyes will be on this meeting. What potential impact could it have on the work? Do you think it will give renewed impetus?
I think it will make a big impact. After the meeting, I think we will push faster. We will make sure that we will not be at a snail pace, definitely. Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much.
With these road projects, President Barrow states that he is satisfied with the project at the airport and the main highway, but disappointed with Load 1 and Load 2, which is not progressing at all after 7 months. This, he says, will have to call on an emergency meeting tomorrow at the State House around 12 p.m.